Welcome. Thank you for joining us for our program today, Guided Meditation with Leslie Gabriele. My name is Helen Liu, and I'm the Programming and Partnerships Manager at Carey Library. Before we begin, I want to take a moment to thank the Carey Library Foundation. Their support enables us to bring programs like today's event to you. This program is being recorded and will be posted to the library's YouTube channel. If you have any questions, please submit them to the chat or unmute yourself at the end. Now I'd like to introduce your speaker and instructor. Leslie Gabriele is the founder of With Love and Gratitude. With Love and Gratitude is a team of dedicated light workers, each with their own special gifts, acting to uplift the spirit. The team works in the moment without attachment or judgment to heal and bring peace, harmony, and joy to all who they encounter. Welcome, Leslie. Thank you for joining us today.
Morning. Glad you could come. www.withloveandgratitude.com to see what else is going on. It's my pleasure to be here with you. So today we're going to do something just a little different. We're going to do two types of meditation. I want to expose you to something different. So meditation, obviously, it can produce relaxation. But I often talk to people and they have rules in their head, like clear your mind or be in silence, or you can't have any thoughts, or meditation is what it is. There's a lot of ways to do it. There's many ways to do it. There's not one way to do it. Sometimes, honestly, you're under such stress, or your mind is so busy that you just can't go into complete calm. It doesn't matter. You can still meditate. And I'm not knocking it. If meditation brings you to inner peace and golden light, go for it. That's wonderful. And if it doesn't, that's fine too. You can even have a stressful meditation. What meditation is observing what's going on. It isn't having a wonderful, marvelous, calm, silent experience, although it could be. As you meditate for a long time, like I meditate every day, I've done so for decades, it's not always going to be the same, can't be. So instead of sitting there feeling what I'm thinking, I watch what I'm thinking. And then you can label your thoughts and let them go rather than get attached to the label. Again, you don't have to empty your mind. Your goal doesn't need to be not to think. Instead, it's to witness and observe your thoughts without judgment. So you're nervous today, so you're miserable today, so you're happy today, so you're talking to angels today. Whatever it is, you watch it without an emotional charge. So today I'm going to take you through a little bit of breath work and two forms of meditation. We're going to do one form and I'm going to lead you right into the second. Just follow the instructions and enjoy it. So we're going to start with just a little bit of breath. There's a value in breathing. Breath helps us to clear and feel what's going on within us and settle us down. Literally taking some deep breaths automatically brings in some calm. So let's do a Zazen meditation, which utilizes your breath. We're going to be doing it for 5 minutes. It's something that I was taught at a Buddhist sanctuary. And they've been practicing meditation for thousands of years. It's a practice that's meant to give you insight into your true nature, thus Buddhism. So what you're going to do, it's so simple. You're going to breathe in 1, out 2, breathe in 2, out 3, breathe in 3, out 4, breathe in 4, out 5, breathe in 5, out 6, breathe in eventually 9, out 10, go back to 1, in, 2, out, 2, in, 3, out. If you lose count, you go back to 1. If you get interrupted, you go back to 1. If you get sick of this, go back to 1. If you hate it, go back to 1. If you get distracted, go back to 1. It's that simple. So, Zazen, why don't you start by getting super comfortable and then just breathe in 1, out too, at your own pace, whatever works. If you find yourself running out of breath, so you can't get from in 9 to out 10, go back to 1. Now go back to a normal breath, just noticing how you feel, still relaxing. Just taking a moment to simply do nothing. What could it mean to just sit and do nothing? To not even be concerned about how you're sitting. To avoid being concerned about your state of mind. To ignore the state of feelings. To avoid the thought, am I doing this right? To be non-concerned about anything at all. To ask yourself, what is it to just sit down and do nothing? Not looking for an answer to this question. Instead, it's the kind of question you pose and then you leave it alone. In fact, you leave it alone as though you've never even asked. When you leave everything alone, when you stop trying to tinker with it, when you stop trying to improve it, you may begin to notice that the only thing that ever thinks you need to do anything else but leave it alone is your mind. There's nothing in the room you're in. There's nothing in the stars that ever thinks you need to do anything else but leave it alone, except your mind. There's nothing in the trees. There's nothing in the air you're breathing. There's nothing in your legs or your arms. There's nothing in what you are sitting on that says you should be doing anything more. There's nothing in what you're sitting on right now that says you should be doing anything different than just sitting down right now. Have you noticed yet Have you noticed outside of your mind, everything is content? It is what it is. It's just as it is. It knows no other way to be. Just allowing your being to receive what it feels like to be in a universe that's not asking anything of you. Notice what it's like to have no demand placed on you. None. Not any alternative motive. Not any goal. No purpose being laid out in front of you that has to be accomplished. Not any objective. Absent any need to accomplish or conquer. You may simply find yourself receiving this directionless invitation. Notice. You may find at some moments the narrative in your mind tells you, you need to do something other than just sit here. Your mind can have its waking dream if you're just sitting here, whether you're good at it or not, whether it's going the way you want to or not, or should go, or could go, or would go if. Whether it's of any use to you or not. Essentially, it's all a waking dream. The mind, the busy mind, labeling and analyzing and judging and measuring and determining. All the thoughts. Notice how no outside agency is even concerned about all the thoughts. Nothing around you is attempting to change anything. Nothing outside you is concerned with your thoughts. No outside influence is trying to change anything. Nothing is trying to alter or suggest your thoughts be otherwise than what they are. That's all happening internally, if you allow it. Your mind may have its waking dream of you're just sitting here, how good you're doing it, why you're doing it, should you do it. The truth of your being, even the universe all around you, has no real relationship with the thoughts that arise in your mind or any mind. You just think they do. Nothing is against these thoughts any more than a bird is bothered by the sky it flies in. And you allow it to be what it is, without trying to change it or label it or measure it. Nothing is truly concerned about the thoughts you are having. Nothing is trying to change them or suggest they be different. All that is around you has no relationship with these thoughts that are arising in your mind. And the same is true with feelings and emotions. Notice now how everything's presenting itself in this field of stillness. This field of awareness. That field of stillness and awareness is not in opposition to anything that arises, whether it's a feeling or a thought or a sound or an emotion. Opposition is absent. Disagreement is lacking. At certain moments, you might notice how artful the mind is getting your attention. Very skilled. practiced. How skilled it is in engaging you, entrapping you. Yes, all thoughts crave to be believed. And you know what? Even that is okay. Because it is the way it is. The need for it to be different is absent. It is just another thought that you put value on should you choose. But by accepting everything, nothing can strain you. By allowing what is, literally, pressure disintegrates. I'd like to thank the Carey Library for sponsoring this event and for all of you joining me today. I'll be back in a month with something very different. I hope you have a marvelous day and that this half hour has served you well. Namaste, everybody. Hope to see you soon. Stay well.
As always, thank you so much, Leslie. I hope you enjoyed your half hour of meditation. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks again. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.